Hey, I'm coming out.
I'm not hiding from the facts.
Hey, I'm doing that too!
Alright, what's going on, guys? Zero Toto, and today we are going to be ranking all the Terraria bosses. This includes event bosses, this includes the Don't Starve bosses, you know, every bosses. Okay, every boss. So first off, we're gonna start with Lunatic Cultist. Lunatic Cultist, honestly, I always get him out of the way. Okay, I always get him out of the way. He's sometimes difficult, sometimes, but barely. He's an alright boss. Now Morningwood, honestly, Morningwood's got to go to S. I mean, it's a decent mini boss, and the name's perfect. Anyways, it's just Morningwood is it gives good drops too. Like we got to take that into mind. Lunatic Cult is boring as hell. Um, next off, Betsy. I don't know about Betsy. Betsy sucks. I hate Betsy. She always just like is so annoying to deal with. So absolutely annoying. And Betsy's just pisses me off, dude. Like, just fly in, and I've never beaten the Old One's army because of Betsy. So next up, Brain of Cthulhu. I love Brain of Cthulhu. S. Actually, no, A. The boss fight's good. The boss fight is alright, actually. The boss fight's a bit boring sometimes. But, the drops is what's really good there. Dark Mage. I hate Dark Mage. I fucking hate all of the Old One's army bosses. Now, deerclops. Deerclops is a good one. I really like deerclops. Deerclops is really fun, and he's just a fun boss to fight, and he doesn't despawn too. It's my favorite. Like, I love deerclops. Duke Fishron. Duke Fishron is good. He gives really good drops. He's just sometimes really difficult. But he can give you really good early game, like, literally, best early game weapons, you know what I mean? Or early hard mode. If you're able to beat him. Next up, Eater of Worlds. I think that is. The image is a little messed up here for some reason. But next up, Eater of Worlds. I don't know about Eater of Worlds. I actually really like Eater of Worlds boss fight, not gonna lie. The boss fight's really fun. The only thing that's annoying is making the arena and all those, Eater of Souls or whatever they're called come at you. That's the only annoying part. Eater of Worlds is good, though. I love him. I used to always choose Corruption until I knew that that Crimson was actually viable. And then next up, Empress of Light. Empress of Light is alright. I mean, the boss fight's really difficult. The drops are good, though. It's just a filler boss, though. Like, you never see anyone talk about her. Nobody ever fights her because she's too difficult and her drops aren't worth it that much. Unless you're playing Summoner. You know what I mean? And, like, nobody plays Summoner. I love Summoner, but nobody plays it. So, Empress of Light goes in B. Everscream. I barely do the Frost Moon. I sometimes do the Halloween Moon, just sometimes. Or the Pumpkin Moon. But the Frost Moon, I never do Frost Moon. I'm gonna put Everscream in C, because it's not a bad boss, it's just, it's not a viable boss. It gives barely anything good. I barely even fight him. The only, honestly, this Christmas event is only viable because it's the Santa, Mark 1, I think it's called. That's the only reason, literally. That is the only reason that event is viable, is because of him. Because if you're ranged, you'll get good stuff from him. I think this guy gives like a good mount. Or no, that's Morningwood. I think this gives like a good melee weapon or something, but I don't know. Eye of Cthulhu is so good. The boss fight is so good. It's just a nice refresher after the dog shit that was King Slime. You know what I mean? Ooh, this one's a really ass boss. Now that I think about it, this one's a really bad mini boss because you just sit there and spam it. It barely even damages you. Let's be honest. It's just not a good boss. I mean, the mount used to be the best mount in the game. It used to be awesome, but it's only master mode, and now they nerfed it to hell. Golem, we obviously have to put him in E because he sucks. I don't know why there's no F, but we're not gonna talk about Golem. Everybody knows Golem's ass. His arenas, to get to him, he's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. But, the enemies in the temple are harder than him. Ice Queen. Or Frost Queen or something. Honestly, it's going with the Everscream, because it's not that good of it. It's alright. I know it's really difficult. Like, the times I have fought her, it's really difficult. But, honestly, nah. King Slime. Now, I know I just said the boss sucks, but I love King Slime. He is easy, he gives good stuff, and honestly, it's just always a joy to fight him. I have Cthulhu is usually just kind of annoying to fight, but Lepus. I never fought Lepus, but the boss fight looks really good, so I'll just put it in C. The Martian UFO. The Martian UFO is good. I like the Martian UFO. Honestly, though, it's going in C. Martian UFO is alright. Honestly, it's not that good. Moonlord. Moonlord is good. It's just really difficult, and honestly, his boss fight is bullshit. He can literally just steal your life. He has life steal, bro. Bro's got vampire knives. Um, the boss is bullshit, but it's a cool boss. Like, it's really cool. I like it's super high quality. It's, it definitely the boss definitely makes you change your loadout a lot, and it makes you think. You know what I mean? Like all these bosses, you can use Eye of Cthulhu's arena all the way up to fucking no, all the way up to skeleton. You can use like the King Slime arena. You don't use I don't know what I'm trying to say. The Eye of Cthulhu arena you can use for most of the game, except for like Plantera, Queen Bee, um, Duke Fishron, the stuff like it, Grand Cthulhu, stuff that's region locked. But you can literally use Eye of Cthulhu's arena for almost every boss in the game, but Moonlord you can't because you have to put honey down. You have to actually think about your about your arena. Um, unless you're on master mode, then all that just goes out the window. You got to make a new arena for every boss apparently. But the Nebula Pillar is honestly the Nebula Pillar is not bad. The Nebula Pillar is not bad. The life leech things, I think that's on this pillar. They're all right. They're not that hard to deal with. I like them. Akram, I never fought him. I do have the 360 version of the game, and I want to fight him. It's just the game's progression in the 360 version is so stunted. The amount of time I've spent on the 360 version, I could have gotten to fucking hard mode in normal Terraria. You know what I mean? It. But Akram, he's really just a reskinned. Eye of Cthulhu and some other boss, I think. I forgot the other boss, but he's just reskinned. Honestly, it's cool though. I've always wanted to fight Akram because he's a cool boss. But yeah, Ogre, yeah, obviously, Ogre is easy to deal with. Like he's so easy to deal with. He's not Plantera. I love Plantera. Plantera's boss fight is so good. Genuinely, I love Plantera. It's sometimes bullshit fighting the bull, and I get that. Mods fix that though. But like Plantera's boss fight is so good. Queen Bee, I love Queen Bee. Honestly, Queen Bee is such a cool boss fight too. Um, I always fight her in the hive. I never make an arena. Maybe I should, but I always fight her in the hive. I use the King Slime mount to float on the honey, and then you could just unequip the mount and re-equip it to get some healing. Honestly a really fun boss fight. Um, I always look forward to Queen Bee. But Queen Slime, huh? Queen Slime is bullshit. Okay, I was just thinking about it. Queen Slime is absolute bullshit. The highest I'm going to give Queen Slime is D because there's so many projectiles. It is projectile hell. You might as well be a ranger. You know what I mean? You just gotta get past everything, man. There's so many projectiles, and it's so annoying. Like, and she gives ass too. The only good thing is the gelatinous pillion. That's it. That's the only good thing she drops. Um, Pumpking. Again, barely fought him actually. Like legitly. Like the times I fought him, had the best weapon in the game, and I was just going through the game or something like that. You know what I mean? But he's all right. I mean, he's not. He just like grabs you with his knives. That's it. But he's honestly kind of mid. Anyway, Santa Mark One, it's all right. I mean, Santa Mark One is not. I think it's Mark Three actually. I don't know. Robot Santa is not good. I'm just gonna say that he just sits there. He's really easy to fight. Skeletron, I love Skeletron. Skeletron is so fun. Skeletron is so fun. Now we're just gonna do a backpack. Skeletron Prime sucks. Skeletron Prime is one of the worst bosses in the games. It's so like actually I'll give it a D or C. I'll give it a C. I'll give it. I mean, it's definitely better than all these. All right, it's better than all these. I'll give it that. All right, it's better than all these. Um, it's just it's not that good. It's not that good a boss fight. Oh, okay, Solar Pillar going right down there. It's so difficult. Like it when you know what to do, it's easy, but like it's such a absolute bullshit boss. Or not boss pillar, you know what I mean? It just yeah, no. Stardust Pillar's going in A, honestly. Stardust Pillar is so fun. I love Stardust Pillar. Stardust Pillar is awesome. And yeah, that's really all I can say. Stardust Pillar is awesome. Um I The atmosphere, the blue, it looks so good, and it's so fun to fight. Destroyer. I love melting through them. Oh, I actually just scanned a QR code. Okay. Um, Destroyer. He's good. I like Destroyer. Torch God. Okay, Torch God is alright. I love the thing he gets is cool. He can do a money farm, but he's alright. Turkor, I never fought him, but he honestly looks really rad, not gonna lie. I mean I don't have much to say about him or the Torch God, because basic event and Torker. Twins. They are so annoying and it makes them good. They are so absolute bullshit. They're an annoying boss, and I hate them. Uh, because they're way too strong. Uh, what was this? Vortex Pillar. Vortex Pillar is cool. I like Vortex Pillar. Vortex Pillar's going in the same A as Stardust. Not much else to say about the Vortex Pillar. Wall of Flesh. I love Wall of Flesh. Wall of Flesh is cool. I'm putting Wall of Flesh in S, honestly, because Wall of Flesh is beautiful. Uh, it's such a good refresher for Molly bosses. It just gets stale after a while, definitely. Um, but yeah, that's my tier maker tier list for all the Terraria bosses in 1.4.4. I hope you guys enjoyed, and this is all just my opinion, but my opinion is obviously fact. We all know that. My opinion is fact, and you can't say otherwise. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and stay total.